Hey guys, it's Hope. Welcome back to Baller Media, your source and hub for all things men's college basketball. In today's video, we're going to be covering the Mississippi State versus Auburn men's basketball game coming up here tomorrow or today, whenever you're watching this. Mississippi State is coming in ranked 15 and Auburn is number 1. Are they really number 1 though? Because Johni Broome is out, which is a huge piece to be missing going into this game. I think Mississippi State is a force to be reckoned with. Yes, they did lose to Kentucky at Kentucky by 5, but it was an amazing game. Mississippi State can score the basketball, and I think that is what is going to be dangerous for Auburn down the stretch during this game. Johni Broome averages over 20 a game, I'm pretty sure. So you're missing 20 points. Someone needs to step up. Multiple people need to step up and provide those 20 points to keep Auburn as the team that we know and love. If you love them, if you hate them. I'm gonna break it down a little bit, tell you guys my prediction, give you a little preview of the game, and to give you some context, this is being played at Auburn. So let's get into my notes. I said Mississippi just played a great game versus Kentucky. They can score the ball in high numbers. Will Auburn be able to keep up with the scoring ability of Mississippi State without Johni Broome? I think that is a very valid question to ask. I never once questioned Auburn's ability this season. Once I started seeing them win all the games they would lose last year. They have beat so many high quality and high caliber teams this year that they thoroughly impressed me. I genuinely have them up there with one of my national championship picks. I think they are a little bit all over the place, but they also are just so hungry. That's how Auburn plays. And do I think hunger could win you a national championship? You never know in college basketball anymore, so maybe. This might come to a surprise for some people, maybe not without Johni Broome. But originally I said my gut is wanting me to pick Mississippi State because of the fragileness of Auburn right now without Johni Broome. The thing that is holding me back is that they lost to Kentucky at home. So this game was played at Mississippi State. I got that wrong. Yes, they lost to Kentucky at home, but again, it's Kentucky. Kentucky had an amazing game. I also will be covering the Texas A&M and Kentucky game, so make sure to go check out that video after this one. Kentucky's on fire right now. They looked really good. So that's not a concerning loss, I don't think. You shouldn't lose at home, but if you're gonna lose at home in the SEC, at least you're losing to Kentucky. Another concern I have for picking Mississippi State to win this game is they're going away to Auburn, and it's a hard environment to play in. The announcers always say this is one of the best arenas in college basketball. The fans are amazing. Their football's been down, so basketball has been Auburn's sport. So it's definitely a hard place to play. I said Auburn was still able to win without Johni Broome for the last half of the second half in an away game versus an okay South Carolina team. I said I think that South Carolina is having a down year. However, with that being said, they still did win on the road, I'm pretty sure. Yes, they did win on the road, but it was like barely. They won 66-63, and that's low scoring for Auburn. Auburn's been scoring in the high 70s, 80s, 90s, some games. They normally score the ball, and those missing points are because Johni Broome is not in. I said in order for Mississippi State to win, this is what I think would need to happen. Cameron Matthews and Josh Hubbard specifically, we need to have great games, and we need to score the basketball. Michael Owaku would need to out-rebound Dylan Caldwell, and I don't know if that would happen. I think Dylan is just such an interesting player. He has such an energy about him. On the other case scenario for Auburn to win, Chad Baker-Mazara is a player that came to my mind that would need to score a lot more than the 8 points he scored against South Carolina. The thing about Auburn is that they are firecrackers. They have personality, whether you like it or not. They don't care. They're going to punch you in the mouth again and again and again. And that is how they're coached. And like it or not, they're successful doing that. But Johni Broome is a huge part of that. So are they going to still have that oomph to them without their best player? With that being said, also, other people besides Chad Baker-Mazara are going to need to step up and score. You're losing 20 points without having Johni Broome playing. So where's that going to happen? Can that happen? Are there going to be people that are going to step up? Will Auburn be frazzled after the loss of Johni Broome? That is a huge concern for me. I know that they might not show it externally because I feel like Auburn's very good about, they show their emotion. They wear their heart on their sleeve, but it's it's the energy, the determination they show. I don't really feel like you see them frazzled. You see when they're getting annoyed about a play, and they do get in their head for a little bit. Chad Baker-Mazara in specific, I feel like he gets very frazzled, but will the whole team be like that? Will Bruce Pearl let them be in their feelings and in their head about Johni Broome not being in there? I don't think so. He doesn't put up with any of that. So the question is, can that happen? Can Auburn step up to the plate? They're lucky that it is a home game. With all of that being said, I just can't say Auburn and frazzled in the same sentence, literally. I wrote this last night, and so I was thinking about it, and in the moment, I'm like, they are just so hungry to win. And I think they're going to find a way to win at home. But Mississippi State's a good team, and you don't just look at them on the schedule and just say, they're number 15 for a reason. I think they're an amazing team, but I think Auburn's better in the ways that they need to be. I'm kind of convincing myself saying that without Johni Broome. Johni Broome makes any team good. I want to pick Mississippi State to win, but I do think Auburn finds a way to pull themselves up and secure a hard-fought battle over Mississippi State at home. With that being said, I think Auburn going on the road without Johni Broome will be a different Auburn team. There's no question, and I don't think they're going to be number one for much longer without him in the rotation. The spread is Auburn 7.5 points, which I think is crazy. I think that's disrespect to Mississippi State. I think Mississippi State is way better than people are giving them credit for. I was out on them in the beginning of the year. Before they were ranked, I barely watched them. And then I saw them steamroll Pittsburgh, and they gathered my attention there. And I've still been watching them for the past month. I think they're great. So Auburn is predicted to win by 7.5, and the spread is 152.5. I know that Mississippi State can score the ball, but I also know it's professional people that calculate these numbers, and they know more about it than I do. So with that being said, I think Mississippi State covers, no question. I have them losing by 5, which hurts me to say that out loud, but I do just think because it's being played at Auburn, that's going to be the case. It's also hard for me because I think Mississippi State can score the ball better than Auburn right now without Johni Broome. But it's a home game, and Auburn can score at a high clip, but they only scored 66 against South Carolina. So this game to me could be all over the place. I think Mississippi State's going to play fast because that's how they play, and I think Auburn will respond, but I think I'm picking Auburn to win because I think that's what I should do. But, okay, my prediction is 76. I think Auburn wins 76-71 against Mississippi State. I don't feel 100% confident saying that because I think Mississippi State's very capable to score more than 71 points, but that's just what I'm going to say. I have Auburn winning 76-71 over Mississippi State. Don't feel that confident with that one. I honestly hope I'm wrong, and I hope Mississippi State wins and that it's a higher scoring game than that. But I just can't pick against Auburn to win at home right now. I just can't do it. I just can't. And I could, but I'm not going to. And I don't know. That's what I predicted. It's what I'm going to go with, but it very well could be wrong. But that is my prediction for the Mississippi State Auburn game. Make sure you guys subscribe to Gem Baller Media because I put out a ton of college basketball content and we talk about basketball. It's the best thing in the world. So make sure you subscribe. Bye, guys.